Hello everyone. Today we are starting with distinguish between. Okay. In today's video we are going to see distinguish related to economics chapter 1, that is introduction to microeconomics and macroeconomics. All the important distinguish I will be explaining you in this video. The very first distinguish is microeconomics and macroeconomics. It is very easy and we have gone through this while we were studying about chapter 1. Okay, first is microeconomics and macroeconomics. Now what is mean by microeconomics? It deals with a small part of national economy. Micro, as we all know, micro means small. So micro is a study of small variables, small parts. Okay, it studies the individual units such as individual consumer, individual producer, individual firm, the price of a particular commodity or a factor, etc. Micro means study of a particular commodity, you can say. It is a study of a particular producer, particular consumer, you can say. Everything related to that particular only, or you can say a single unit. It is not studying everything as a whole, it will study only a single part. And macro is exact opposite of it. Macroeconomic analysis the entire economy. It is a study of entire economy, full economy. It deals with total employment, national income, national output, total investment, total consumption, savings, general price level, interest rate, inflation, trade cycles, etc. So what is macroeconomics? It is a study of a whole economy, which will include study of employment is there, investment is there, savings, or general price level, inflation, deflation, everything related to the economy, whole economy. Next, microeconomics is a study of micro variables. Micro means what? Small variables like particular firm, particular household, particular individual. Next, macroeconomics is a study of macro variables or aggregates, where you are studying everything as a whole, total, or as a aggregate. Now, in microeconomics, it is using slicing method. What is slicing method? Slicing method means you are studying part by part. You don't study everything as a whole. And macroeconomics is a study of lumping method. Lumping means studying in a group. A big group you will be studying. And examples of microeconomics are individual income, individual output, etc. And of macro is national income, national output, etc. Okay, so this was about microeconomics and macroeconomics. Now we will be seeing slicing method and lumping method. Now in last distinguish we saw slicing method is used in micro, M-I-C-R-O, microeconomics, and lumping method is used in macroeconomics, M-A-C-R-O. Let's see, when the aggregates is divided into small units for the purpose of study of each unit in depth, it is called as slicing method. When you want to study about an individual, okay, individual income you want to study, then your you are isolating that individual from the whole economy, from the whole population, right? So isolating that person means separating that person and focusing only on that person's income is called as slicing method, because we want to study his income in deep. Next is lumping method, when the economy is not split into small parts, but it is studied in big lumps as it is. It is called as lumping method. As it is you are studying, you are not making any partition, you are not isolating or separating it from the whole, then that is the lumping method. And as I said, slicing is used in microeconomics and lumping is used in macroeconomics. Next is partial equilibrium and general equilibrium. See, these all are the features of microeconomics and macroeconomics which can be asked you for the distinguish of 2 marks. So I have explained you here. First is partial equilibrium. Partial equilibrium means an equilibrium derived by considering the effects of only two variables at a time. All other variables are considered to be constant. That means you are going to focus only on limited area, whereas in general equilibrium you are going to focus everywhere. It means an equilibrium which is derived by considering the effect of many variables at a time. Many variables are there. Employment is there, then inflation, deflation rate is there, pricing level is there. So many areas are focused in general equilibrium, but in partial equilibrium only particular two areas will be focused. In partial equilibrium, it neglects the interdependence between variables. Dependence of that particular commodity will never be considered in partial equilibrium, but whereas when you study general equilibrium, it is going to correlate each and every commodity together and then study. So it takes into account the interdependence between variables, how one variable is dependent upon other variable. The study of this will be done in general equilibrium. Microeconomic analysis is based on partial equilibrium. MICRO is based on partial equilibrium. Why? Because here we are focusing only upon individual, only upon particular. So in microeconomics you are going to study about partial equilibrium. But when it comes to general equilibrium, it is upon macroeconomics, as it is based on many factors, many variables in together. Okay, so these were the three distinguishes from the chapter number 1. Thank you, friends.